if you can tell, you know, that top five list, you know, it covers like different elements, different styles, different time frames. So Foxy Brown, she was kind of like the first troublesome female rapper. You know, she had bars, she had skill, she was part of a clique, she was part of a crew, but she was the first female rapper that was, you know, I guess if you were to think about hip hop, and you would always think about hip hop as somebody getting into trouble to kind of like increase their value and that kind of stuff, Foxy Brown was it. She couldn't stay out of trouble, but at the same time, she still had bars. Coming up next is the Brat. The reason why the Brat is on the list and not Yo-Yo, you know, I considered Yo-Yo, you know, but the Brat is on the list because she was the first female rapper from the South to put South, you know, the South on the map. And then following up with Lil Kim. Lil Kim, you know, she was the first like megastar female rapper. Like I'm talking about megastar, to the point where other MCs had to pattern themselves after her in order to become successful. You know, and she had the beef with Nicki Minaj, and now Nicki Minaj having a beef with Cardi B. But you notice that all three of them, you know, well, actually not all three, two of them are modeling themselves after Lil Kim to have her formula as their baseline for success. And then now we're coming up to like the top two. These are like legends, classics. 30 years from now, their music is still going to bang. It's going to be banging. Not to say that everyone that I picked, all of them, the reason why I pick all five is because 30 years from now, their music is still going to be banging. But MC Lyte, it's like the number two person that you would have against your heavyweights. And then the number one heavyweight, obviously, is Queen Latifah, because what she has done and represents and what her imagery represents to the overall hip hop culture. MC Lyte, I mean, Queen Latifah was not only a lyricist, but she was a lady, and she defined womanhood in hip hop. MC Lyte did the same thing, but she was a little bit more gutter with it. She was okay to express her sexuality and her femininity. You know, when the guy to get a roughneck, you know, that kind of stuff. She was okay with talking about that, but she was Queen Latifah with Tim's on. And then, like I said, Lil Kim was like, you know, really, she took it out there. She took it to Playboy magazine. Not saying that she was on Playboy magazine, but that's the image that you have. The Brat, again, you know, with the Brat had that Southern style, and she had that Southern bounce to it. And then Foxy kind of represents all of it, you know, all of hip hop. You know, she was lyrical, she was lyricist, she was pretty, she was sexy. You know, for a long time, you know, her only rival was Lil Kim, and she was a troublemaker. So that's pretty much it. So like my number one of all time is Queen Latifah, because when you mention her, you automatically conjure up an image that she has stamped forever in hip hop. Now, one thing that, you know, I don't know if I'll leave this for the rebuttals and stuff like that, but Salt and Pepper, to your point, tomorrow, that was a duo. I really considered them, but they're a duo group. When I talk about female, you know, solo female MCs. And I really wanted to mention MC Sha Rock. You really can't talk about MC Sha Rock without understanding. I'm getting goosebumps just mentioning her name. You know, when you talk about, again, to your point, tomorrow, when you talk about an MC on a group and they're listening to their lyrics, that's the joint. When you listen to MC Sha Rock against all of the other four MCs, she made that damn album. She made that album. And then, of course, you know, my personal friend, Sparky D, you know, with the Roxanne battles, I really think that Sparky D mopped the floor with Roxanne. I don't understand how Roxanne is considered, you know, one of the top MCs of all time with her little scratchy, offbeat, and mousy voice. She is not an MC. People wrote stuff for her, put her in the damn studio, and say, "Here, run with this." The same way that people talk about Beastie Boys, but I'm getting off the point. All right. And then also Young M.A. You know, I thought about Young M.A. But I don't really consider MCs, female MCs that just came up yesterday to automatically, no matter how successful or no matter how popular you are, there is absolutely no way you come out of the gate yesterday and you leapfrog over these damn legends. Period.
Top five.